Good morning, it's our Friday morning Qigong and I'd just like to say hello to Lindsay, Safina and Lorna. It's lovely to have you here with us today. So happy Friday morning, and we're going to do some practices to let go of sort of the mental chatter, but we'll warm up the body a little bit first. So just standing with our feet shoulder width apart and just breathing in and out through the belly. That didn't sound quite right, did it? Let the belly expand as you breathe in. You probably haven't got holes in your belly to bring the air in. So just breathing in and out. So allowing your belly to expand as you breathe in. Let the belly relax as you breathe out. Right, I'm actually just going to have to adjust the camera slightly, because what I'd like to do is just lift up the toes and then lift up the toes. So you're shifting the weight from one foot to the other. So if you know what I mean, just keep doing that. If not, I'm just going to slightly tilt the camera so you can see what on earth I'm on about. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. So the toes are just lifting up and you shift the weight onto the back legs. This is meant to be really good to support the kidneys and the low back a little bit more. Just a little bit of a different way of knocking on the door of life. And just keep your breathing deep and soft and slow. Lovely. And then just come back to our usual way of knocking on the door of life, and let's just knock underneath the lung point, underneath the collarbone, just for the lungs, activating the lungs and the immune system, and just let the neck and shoulders be soft and relaxed. Great. And then just coming back to your lower back, and then let's just go into water waves. This is a slow, again, just imagine that you're just washing away any negative thoughts, just those mental thoughts that pop in, wash them away, just saying, no, I don't need that, I don't need you, and just washing it away as you're just letting it go into the sea or the river. And keep your breathing soft and slow and deep and gentle, washing away. And then just slowing your hands down a little bit. Really be in your body, just let your feet connect with the earth below, the riverbed or the sandy bed of the ocean. Just slowing it down. Right, your hands, we're going to do monkey washes the fruit. So, they talk about the monkey mind. So we're just going to let out any unwanted thoughts. And you might want to hold on to your mangoes or whatever fruit you love. Oranges. I'm into oranges at the moment. So just breathing in and exhaling. We'll use the heart sound, which is HA. So again, we're just letting go of any unwanted thoughts, but also the emotional tension. And often neck and shoulder pain can be linked in with overthinking. We're just trained in the West to be in our minds, aren't we? So if we can let go of that overthinking and just come into our heart more, let the mind rest. And then we're going to come up onto our toes and bring your monkey paws up towards your collarbones. And then slowly turn to look over your right shoulder. If possible, come back to the centre. Turn to look over your left shoulder. Back down. If it's too much, then we'll come back to washing them. If it's too much to stay on your toes for the whole thing, don't worry. You can just turn and imagine that you're standing. Really letting go of tension in the shoulders, the arms, the forearms, and just letting any tension be released into the earth below or the sea. And then coming up slowly. So this is a good one because we're training the mind to be still as well on this one, because you can't think and do this one. Breathing in, exhaling, just looking over your right shoulder. Coming back to the centre, and really good strengthening exercise as well. Back again. Back to the centre and relax. Let's do the tiger to let go again of clearing unwanted emotions. So Bring your hands up, tiger claws. Legs a little quite wide as is comfy. You're going to come down as low as is possible for you. Stick your bottom out. Let go. Okay, and then you make your tiger claws, pull out any negative emotions that might be stored in the yin organs of the body. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling. We've got the energy of tiger. We've got Danny the cat. I don't know if we've got Snowy today. And mischief. Inhale, pulling out any frustration, busyness, hastiness, worry, overthinking, fear. Release it into the earth for composting. One more. And then take your legs again a little bit wide. We're going to move like a river just to loosen up the spine in the side to side movement. Hands on the upper part of the lower legs. So shifting the weight one way, and then the spine follows, and then the head last of all, shift the weight the other way. So this is a really good strengthening one, but also helps spinal movement and flow in the body. So perhaps imagine that your feet are grounded in a riverbed. You are the riverbed. And then that your spine is just following. And come back to that breathing that we did at the beginning. So let your belly breathe, breathe in, feel your belly expand. Exhale, just letting go. You might want to use the heart sound again. And you might want to go more quickly or more slowly. And you can change the angle so you're coming further forwards. If that feels good for you today. Or you might want to be more upright. Just feel into it. Okay, and then slowing it down. Come back to the centre, the hands together. We're going to ignite the inner fire. So we're kind of getting a little bit more spring-like. The sun's coming out some days. So we're going to be shifting the weight one way and the other way, like we've just been doing for moving like a river. So as you shift to your left, lift up the right elbow and the hands stay kissing, the palms of the hands stay kissing together, and then shift your leg, shift your weight the other side, and then we bring a little head turn in as well. So this is quite good for, well, it builds up the energy in the heart meridian, strengthens the legs, and also it's stretching the neck as well. Just allow yourself to remain in your heart space. Just drop from your head into your heart. And you might want to inhale one way, exhale the other. But we're sort of igniting the inner fire. So it's kind of a time of, you know, seeds are starting to grow and we've started to see little shoots. So what will you bring your energy to? What do you want to nurture and nourish? Back to the centre, just walk your feet in a little bit and then we'll do heart to sky, heart to the earth. Breathing in, opening up to the sky, just keep your chin tucked in so you don't hurt your neck. Gratitude to the sun, the stars, the sky. Exhaling, gratitude to the earth. Inhaling, opening the front of the chest, expanding, feeling inspiration from the universe. Exhale, round the back, shoulder blades come round the back of the body. Inhaling, shoulder blades come together. Exhaling, shoulder blades around. So just focusing on the heart space. Being in your heart space. Golden light in your heart. Imagine the sun that you've just ignited there. Golden sunshine sparkling out from your heart. Front, back, sides. And just feeling into perhaps one of the qualities of the heart, which can be love, joy, compassion, honour, respect, connection. Just bringing in one of those qualities. Inhaling, exhaling. Just do that one more. And then just bringing your feet back closer together, just shoulder width apart. Last little shake out of any tension anywhere. So a little bit of a bounce in the legs, bounce in the arms, chin tucked in, tailbone tucked under, breathing in, exhaling, heart sound. The heart's the fire element and the season of summer. And we move to the lungs, the season of autumn, and that's the S sound. From the autumn we move to the winter and the sound of choo, choo for the kidneys. Choo, choo, letting go of fear. Choo, bringing in peace and tranquility, creating space for peace and tranquility. Choo. Then we move to spring and the liver sound is shh. And in the centre, the earth element, and the sound is haw for the spleen and pancreas. Slowing it down. Just go inside for a moment, just notice how you feel. Just scan yourself from your head to your toes, maybe a little bit buzzy, tingly, expanded. And that brightness, that energy that you feel within you now, we're just going to use that for our flowing movements, just to help move with our own flow and just being able to feel things a little bit more. So we'll start with opening the floor, inhaling, floating the arms up, exhaling, floating back down again. It's almost as though you're pulling up light from the earth, golden light through your fingertips and your palms, pulling down golden light from the universe and the stars. You're sort of playing with this energy below your palms, above your hands, maybe feeling the air on your palms, on your arms, on your face. Feel your connection with the earth below, pulling up the earth energy, pulling down the sky energy, feeling a connection with the sky and the sun above through the crown of your head, and let your spine be quite tall when you come up. And with this, there's a slight weight shift, so as you come forwards, the hips come forward and a little bit of weight onto your toes, and as you go back, a little bit of a weight onto your heels. But all we're really doing is floating the hands up and floating the hands down. And then let's open the flow to the 6 directions. So floating up, push forward, sink the chest, connect with the universe in front of you. Bring the hands back to the heart, pull out any unwanted negative emotions, heavy energy out of the heart, expand your awareness right and left, expand your perception. Pull energy in through the palms of your hand that we sort of ignited earlier. And then we're going to bring that energy down through the centre of the head, just charging up the mind, the heart and the belly. And then again we open the flow, breathing in, sink the chest, push forwards, connect with the energy in front of you, bring your attention to your heart and the energy behind you, and then we expand out side to side, left and right. Just imagine your peripheral vision expanding, pulling tendrils of energy. What do you want to bring in today? And then bringing that to charge up the mind, the heart and the body. And once these 3 energy centres are aligned, then we sort of manifest. We're in alignment. We become sort of a conduit for the energies of the earth, the universe, and we're in flow, basically. There's nothing that's out of sync. So sometimes the mind might be overworking, but we're just aligning the mind, aligning the heart, the emotions, aligning the body. Just one more, inhaling, exhaling, sink the chest, breathing into the centre, expanding out. Breathing in, and again connecting the mind, violet light in the mind, golden light in the heart, white light in the belly. And then if you place one hand in front, so perhaps your right palm facing up and your left hand behind you, just connect with the universe in front of you and behind you. Turn to look at the back hand and then make a rainbow with the back hand. So it's circling the side of your head and then pushing forward. Turn the front hand over and the back hand. So connecting with the universe in front of you, behind you, the universal mind. Bringing energy in from the universe to the side of the head and then pushing it down through the palms. Turn the palms up and expand. Breathing in, exhaling as you come forwards. Inhaling, expand. Exhaling forwards. This is called Repulse the Monkey, and it's really good for that monkey mind. Helps sort of calm down those inner thoughts from our own sort of personal journey. Connect with the universal mind, expansion, opening up to new ways of being, thinking. And it's also connected with the liver energy, which is the season that we're kind of becoming more accustomed to, the spring energy. And it's when energy rises, expands, and it can give rise to sort of liver conditions at this time of year, because there's so much energy, so much expansion energy in the body. The liver energy tends to go up, so we can get things like headaches and eye problems, and anything to do with the head can be linked to a liver disturbance. The emotion is anger, so there can be angry outbursts, so you might feel really frustrated. So, you know, it's a good time to clear, and the thing isn't about spring cleaning, but clearing as well as clearing the home, clearing your mind of unwanted chatter, clearing any negative emotions, maybe clearing out your address book. So we'll just start once more, breathing in, exhaling, and then just let the arms drop down. And just hold your arms in, it's called lower embrace the tree. I'll just show you from the side. So tailbones tucked under, chins tucked in. There's a little bit of a bend in the knees, and then the arms are rounded, and they're not against the body. They're away from the body, and the elbows are rounded. So just standing in this position for a moment and connect perhaps with the energy of a tree. So it really does symbolise the spring season. And in Chinese medicine, or the 5-element theory, spring is associated with wood because of that expansion energy. So we'll turn first of all to your right. So turn from your belly button to the right. And then your fingers become, you know, like like the roots of a tree. So pulling up energy from the inside and the outside of your leg. Breathing in, pulling up the energy, what you need, all the way up the sides of the body, all the way up to the top of the head, which is where the internal liver meridian stops. And then back to the centre. Expand out like a tree. Back to the centre, back to this posture called lower embrace the tree. Turn, breathing in as you pull up energy on the inside and the outside of the leg, following the liver meridian on the inside, gallbladder on the outside, and expanding out. Back to the centre, pause the breath. Turn, keep your spine nice and long, pull up the energy on the inside of your leg, the liver meridian, outside of your leg, the gallbladder, all the way up the sides of the body, crown of the head. Connect with your favourite tree and expand out into the canopy. Pause the breath. Turn, inhale, draw the energy up. All the way to the top. Pause the breath, expand out. And if you can, for these flowing movements, just breathe in and out through your nose, inhaling, pause, exhaling. Or if that feels a little bit too much, just find your own soft, slow, deep breathing pattern that feels good for you today. So perhaps connecting with a tree that you know and love, or a type of tree that you know and love. You know, feeling the sap rising, feeling the connection with the earth below. It's all about support. We've got the support we need, connection with all the other trees in the forest, or like, you know, ones in a similar species. They give sugars to each other through the mycelium and the root networks. So perhaps bringing in what you need. Whether it's earth stability, whether it's sort of more connection with sunlight and your spiritual connection. Let's just do it once more each way. Pause the breath, turn, inhale. Pause the breath, turn, exhale. And just feel yourself moving through this network of energy where we're all connected in the background. And then just floating the hands up, we'll just connect with the heart center. This is called Embrace the Tree. Breathing into the belly, the ribs, the heart, exhaling. Heart, ribs, belly. Breathing into your belly, your ribs, your heart. Exhaling, heart, ribs, belly. Just let your shoulders relax, your face relax, your neck and head relax, your scalp relax. The hair follicles relax. Feeling the sun on your face, letting your eyes relax, your jaw, your throat. Golden light pouring down the front of your body. Relax your throat, your heart, your shoulders, your arms. Relaxing all the internal organs, your belly, pelvis, hips, thighs, knees, shins, toes. Let that golden light pour down from the crown of your head, down the back of your head, base of your skull. Golden light relaxing the back of your neck, the shoulders at the back, between your shoulder blades, all the ribs and their little connections, the lower back area, the kidneys, the adrenals, the pelvis, down the buttocks, backs of your legs, backs of your knees, backs of your calves, heel bones, soles of feet, all your toes, and just connecting with the centre of the earth, golden centre of the earth, connecting with the sun above. And let's just pull down the heavens. We're pulling up the earth energy and then just pulling down the heaven energy, and just letting everything realign and balance. Just imagine your head is connected to the stars and the sun and the cosmos, allowing your mind to be expanded and sort of less concerned with sort of day-to-day concerns. Just let your mind be held in an expanded state. Your heart feels open and connected to yourself, but to others as well. Perhaps imagining a beautiful flower blossoming in your heart. They often use the symbol of the rose, but it could be another flower. And then bringing that golden energy down to the belly where you feel grounded. Perhaps like a little fire burning there, or a candle. Connecting the mind, the heart, the belly. And then bring your feet together. The ladies, right hand first. Centre of the right hand that we ignited earlier, just about an inch below the belly button. Left hand seals the energy in, opposite way around for the gentleman. Breathe into that inner belly, your inner fire. Perhaps a little flame, a little fire. Just keep it burning, keep the home fires burning. Anything that your fire needs, maybe some pebbles around it, maybe a little bit more wood, maybe a little bit of air on it. And when you're ready, just bring your hands back to the heart position. We'll just breathe in gratitude, hands into diamond, breathing out love, unconditional love, and just sending it out to some of the people that couldn't be here today in our class. To Wendy, to Joe and Joe, and anyone else who could do with a little bit of love and support right now. Breathing in gratitude, breathing out love, unconditional love, golden light, sparkling light, or whatever colour comes to you. ready, just reconnecting with your own heart. And I'll say ta-ra for now, as Scylla would say. I hope you have a lovely day, the rest of the week. We'll catch up next week. And yeah, lots of love. Bye.